everyone, welcome back to Clever News. Happy early Memorial Day weekend. Are you ready to get the party started?
I am ready. When you guys are watching this, I'm gonna be at Disneyland getting my weekend kicked off the right way.
Amen. Probably riding Dumbo?
Pirates and Cars Land and the Haunted Mansion.
Amen.
My faves.
You guys know me, I'm Deidre Behar, of course here with the Disneyland princess, Miss Katie Krause.
Hi guys.
And we are so excited to get your long weekend kicked off with another episode of Rumor Patrol. Let's not waste another minute. What do you have, rumor number one?
Okay, this has to do with Robston, of course Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. As we reported earlier this week, they have split again, but this time it kind of angers me because The Sun is reporting that Rob found a text message from Rupert Sanders on Kristen's phone, get this, the morning of his birthday. And after he saw it, he just packed up and left and said, don't even bother coming to my party tonight. Whoa.
Kind of
Harsh.
Explosive,
yeah.
Kind of a big deal because after all the drama that ensued last summer when the news of the cheating scandal broke, you'd think that K-Stu learned her lesson, that, you know, she jeopardized a beautiful relationship that was right in front of her for this older man.
Who was married with kids.
Yeah, but look, now that I guess he and Liberty have split for good, maybe he's back on the market and wants to get a little piece of the K-Stu action, and she's biting at the bait. So what do you think? Do you think K-Stu and Rob have a future?
I think this is very disrespectful to do to any relationship. Obviously, he was nice enough to take her back. He loved her enough to try again. And then it's sort of a slap in the face, if this is true, to see a text message from the original cheating partner. And then I should also add, you guys, that Star Magazine is claiming that Kristen Stewart is turning to the arms of a woman. I'm gonna say that's not true.
Complete bogus.
That's not true. The text message thing, though, we're not sure. I don't know if they should get back together at this point.
It seems like
don't hate me.
No, I couldn't agree more with you. I think they're kind of traveling a bumpy, rocky road, and like we've talked about this so much before, they're young, they're on the top of the world with their careers. Maybe a relationship isn't in the cards, at least for the time being.
Right, maybe in a couple years.
Yes.
Get everything out of your system.
Exactly. Get it all out of the way.
Rumor number two, what do we got?
Rumor number two is just straight up, I think the only word that I can think of to describe it is bizarre. So basically, Katie, if you decide to go out to Calabasas and you make your way into a party at Justin Bieber's house, be aware you're gonna have to sign a non-disclosure agreement worth $5 million. So basically, in layman's terms, that means that if you tweet, Instagram, blog, call up a news publication and spill the beans of what you saw occurring in the house, you're gonna be sued for $5 million.
By the Biebs?
By the Biebs, $5 million will be coming out of your nice pocket and into his bank account. So what do you make of this? Is this a little harsh?
You know what, I think it's smart because he's young. Everyone is trying to find a story these days. Of course, if you're at the Biebs house, you want to Instagram, you want to show off that you're there.
Every moment.
I mean, imagine being a 20-year-old girl and being there. Do you know what I mean? And social media is so big these days. If you'll remember, Rihanna, for her, I believe, 24th birthday, not this past one, but the one before that, she had the same thing happen, only it leaked that Chris Brown was there because people Instagrammed and tweeted.
There was enough proof.
And there was enough proof. So I think it's smart, but it's also like, Biebs, what are you trying to hide, man?
Well, that's what's interesting, and it brings me to my next point about this little agreement that you have to sign. There's a warning clause in there that if you agree to enter his house, you fully agree to participating in hazardous activity only if you're medically able and properly trained. So do you think he has some sort of like a whack zip line or like Rob Dyrdek, I'm imagining kind of like a Fantasy Factory type of thing, lots of adult toys.
Right. I mean, he does love the Fantasy Factory.
Yes.
We do know that, so that's very possible. I don't know. It's a little bit much for me to think that this is an actual thing, and I wonder how many people have actually signed an NDA for the Biebs' house.
We could only be so lucky.
Yes. If you're watching this and you've signed one,
get at us. We won't tell anyone. Yes. And most bizarrely, I'll just end on this note. If you agree to sign this waiver, you agree to potentially experiencing anything from minor injuries all the way to death.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's end on that note, and
I'm weirded out.
Let's hope that the Bieber parties are fun and safe, and
I'm concerned.
And everybody leaves
alive.
Yes. What's our last and final rumor?
Our last rumor, you know how upset this has been making me for the past 2 days.
You guys, I need to interrupt you. Katie sits at her desk and goes like this.
I do. It's about Amanda Bynes.
I'm so sad. Tell them why you're sad.
Okay, so In Touch, the cover of this week's issue of their magazine, it's Amanda Bynes, and they have a huge photo spread inside of a house party that went on at her New York apartment. And they have two sources who came forward. One of them, I guess, submitted the photos, and they're claiming that Amanda Bynes smoked so much weed that she's on and then she's off and she's mentally unstable, that she was doing cocaine, that her apartment is so unkept and so filthy that her bathroom just has products everywhere and hair extensions, and her bed is unmade. There's hardly any furniture. It's not very clean. And then, here's the weird part, Amanda Bynes got wind of the story. She actually did an exclusive interview with In Touch last week and said, those photos aren't me. You photoshopped me in those photos, or the guy who you got the pictures from photoshopped those. But In Touch released a statement and said these are 100% undoctored, true photos of Amanda Bynes.
You guys who watch Rumor Patrol know how long have we been covering Amanda Bynes?
I said earlier, I was like, I don't even know if I want to
do
do this story on Rumor Patrol because I feel like I'm so sad for her and concerned for her.
I couldn't agree more. I don't think there's really anything to say other than this is a very, very sad, slowly crashing car or train or whatever you want. I just think it's so sad that why is she claiming that they're not her? They're so obviously her. You have a statement from In Touch?
Yeah, In Touch, and it's actually in the story that we did about Amanda Bynes yesterday. In the description box, we pasted In Touch's whole entire statement, and then just some highlights from Amanda's statement on Twitter. She said, "That's not my bed. Those aren't my toes. My toes are pedicured. I just did an exclusive interview with In Touch last week. Now they bought fake altered photos by that ugly black man in the photo." And then she said, "I have to sue because that's not my apartment. Those aren't my clothes. They morphed photos of my face onto someone else's body to ruin my life."
That is, okay.
So it's a little bit delusional.
A lot delusional, and it's very politically incorrect, and it's racially offensive, and the photos are pretty obviously her. You can kind of do a pretty good job with just your naked eye deciphering whether a photo is photoshopped or if it's not, and given all of her past behavior, these photos make complete and total sense. What I don't understand is if she's so rich, as she claims, that she's a jillionaire up there with the Olsen twins, can she at least hire a cleaning crew? Like, it seems like
I think that she doesn't realize, I don't think she understands her reality. Another proof that I want to point out, in the corner on one of the photos, there's a shoe, and it's the same shoe that she was wearing. Remember those gym photos that she posted with the oversized sweatshirt? The same shoes.
So her belongings are in all the photos?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is really sad, and you guys, we want to know what you think. If you're as sad about this as Katie and I are, leave your thoughts and comments below, and let us know what you think Amanda needs to be doing.
Yes.
It's just so sad. Hey guys, I have an update for you on Amanda Bynes. She was arrested in her New York City apartment on Thursday night after cops found a marijuana bong in her apartment that she threw out of her window before they could check it out. She was arrested for drugs and tampering with evidence. For all the details on Amanda's hectic evening, click the link below in the annotation. Of course, though, we'll keep you updated with all the news as it becomes more available.
Well, let's change the pace of the show a little bit. Get into something, yes, a little happier. That is, of course, shout outs. We did launch a show, Shout It Out, 2 weeks ago. You guys can catch those episodes. We'll put them in the annotation box below. But we wanted to, of course, keep the momentum going on a Rumor Patrol. What do we got?
Yes, so the first YouTube user that I want to shout out comes from BrieXOX58, and she commented on this story that I did about Kim Kardashian's ridiculously over-the-top but beautiful baby shower invitations. She said, "The invites were a bit odd, but this is Kim Kardashian. Did we expect anything less?" And of course the answer is no. The girl is known for her amazing, spectacular life, of course. I mean, I can't even imagine how much each one of these bad boys cost. If you guys want to check them out, they're these really adorable music boxes with a spinning ballerina, super cute. I'll put the link right here in the annotation.
And Kanye's song, custom plays in that.
A lullaby version of Hey Mama comes with each music box. Kind of amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to Catherine Loves JB. We posted a clip of The Wanted's new reality show, The Wanted Life, and she wrote, "I'm definitely gonna be watching blah la 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 la. Haha, love you, Katie." A, what does blah la 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 mean? because I'm going to say that right back to you. Love you also, and we're also going to be watching The Wanted Life. We're really excited about it.
Very excited. Maybe that's her version of a Wanted song. Maybe she was singing.
Like La 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 La.
You cast a spell on me. Okay.
TiVos are set.
And then, of course, I want to do a Twitter shout out to Cadence Braxton, who goes by @KeepsakeAri on Twitter, who said, watching Clever News @her name is Deidre and @Katie_Kraus look breathtaking. I am in love with Katie's laugh and Deidre's smile. #love you. And
#love you.
#love you to the moon. You're the bomb. Thanks so much for watching us. And I'm glad that we could brighten your day, maybe just a little bit, if anything. Yes.
I also want to give a Twitter shout out to 4 Dark Chocolates with a Z instead of the S. Very, very
critical
creative,
Z.
clever. She said, watching @Clever News, shout it out, and I feel I need to give a big shout out to @her name is Deidre and @Katie Kraus. Funny people. Oh, thanks for watching. Thanks for giving us a shout out. It's kind of nice to be on the receiving end.
Yes. Because we love shout outs just as much as you guys do.
Get it? All right, well, let's run down all 3 rumors of the week.
Yes, go ahead and hit us up below in the comments section. You guys know the drill. We want to hear everything that you think about this Robston kind of blowout, split, drama, whatever you think is going on. Let us know what you think is up with JB and why he's making people sign this $5 million disclaimer if they enter one of his parties. And of course, let us know what you think of Amanda Bynes' somewhat messy lifestyle.
Yes, let us know everything that is legitimately going through your mind right now by commenting, tweeting. You can hit us up on Instagram, Facebook. The most creative comments are going to be featured in next week's Shout It Out.
True.
So get thinking, get creative, you guys.
Be on your A game.
And of course, like and fave this video, tell your friends, and most importantly, subscribe.
Oh, I was going to say have a good weekend. But yes, that's
have a great weekend and also subscribe. How about that? A long weekend.
Have a great long weekend. Do something fun. What are you doing? Barbecue?
All of the above. Disneyland, barbecue.
Disneyland. Yeah, and make sure you tweet us because we always want to know your plans. So let us know what you're doing.
Yes, and if you guys do something fun, this is getting long, but if you guys do something fun, take an Instagram photo and tag us in it, and we want to see what you guys are doing. How about that?
Especially if you bake something.
How about that?
How about that?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.